one's safe. No one's safe. No one's safe.
Let's get ready to rumble!
No one's safe. No one's safe.
Yo, yo, yo. We are here from the Jump Podcast with no one safe. We got an incredible show for you. My name is Jumpstart the Chosen One. I'm your host. Yeah. Reverend, please excuse me, is on vacation. He is running from Donald Trump because apparently he ain't got no papers. Good luck finding him, Donald Trump. And today, Undetectable, Unstoppable, the modern HIV story. That's right. And bringing into the stage right now is my co-host. It is Keeping It Real. What up, Keeping It Real? What's going on with you?
What's up, everybody? What's up, my brother? How are you doing tonight?
Man, I can't complain, man. I cannot complain. It's been a good week. I'm feeling good. I got my doggy dog with me today.
And in
And
honor of Stitch coming out, and I'm a big Stitch fan, I decided to wear my onesie today, and of course, I got my little Stitch with me. If you don't know, now you know. I am a fanatic of Stitch. Right, my
I
brother?
like
You know
I like Stitch. I like Stitch. I like Stitch.
how,
Yeah.
how
But
many
anyway,
how many annuals or how many car meets or and stuff have I not gone with my Stitch with me?
you wear it like a fly in a bug, I guess, as they say. I seen you everywhere with it. You even got pictures of it on it.
Yeah, even with our brother Stitch.
Yeah, shout out to Stitch from Street Team. Shout out to Kobe. Shout out to Charm. Shout out to uh, the whole wide world right now because we're live on.
Everybody who's watching, we're watching. We're live.
We
We not
are
outside.
live.
We inside, but we're here with you.
Yeah. I'm excited. Are you excited about this show? You gonna
I'm excited. It's gonna be interesting and something that it's gonna make you go.
hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Do you agree? Hmm.
I definitely agree. You know it. You know it. You know it. Yeah, really good. Hey, so getting on to the show right now, we got a lot of topics to hit, but the first news of the day that I want to hit really, really, really touched my heart. Um, hold on here. Let me look for this. So recently, and let me bring up the clip so people can see it because I want to see the face, and then we can talk about what I got going on here. So, there we go. So this man, they are searching for him. Apparently, he's an ex-military. Um, he fell into some kind of financial problems, so he was homeless. He wasn't allowed to see his kids the way he wanted to see them. Um, the court lifted the grant and let him take his kids. So this Friday, May 30th, he took the kids, and
How old are the
the
kids?
985. The kids are Peyton, 9 years old, Evelyn, 8 years old, and Olivia, 5 years old. So he took them to a campground in Washington State. It's called the Rock Island Campground. When he didn't return the kids, the mother got a little worried. She called the police, and there was a search, but not an Amber Alert. They still wondering why they didn't do an Amber. From my research and for what I looked at, the Amber Alert is only if they're missing. Apparently, she knew who they were with, so there was no Amber Alert. So they looked, and this Monday they found the GMC car that he was driving. Well, first I'm going to say I'm going to take my time here because it's very, very, very sad what I'm about to tell people if they don't know the story.
Oh no.
When they found the car, yeah, when they found the car, they found the three bodies, the three little sisters, dead. The police are saying that this man here, Travis Decker, killed his own kids, and they're looking for him at the campground. So, like I said before, he is a military, so he knows about living in the wild like that, the woods, and how to survive, and the FBI looking for him, the CIA is looking for him, but like I said, he's military, so he don't know how to wash up. The dogs can't find him. They got the helicopters. Everybody is looking for him, and the police are saying in Washington State that they will turn every rock, they would turn every stone to find this man. Now, I
Oh
believe they will
my
find
god.
him. How will they find him? We don't know yet. It's still on the works. He's still on the run. They have not caught him. So please, anybody's watching this podcast, we on Instagram, TikTok, and
Oh my god.
Facebook
Yes, please.
and YouTube. And if you see this man, please do not approach him because he is military. So he knows how to defend himself. They don't know
Yeah.
if he have a gun.
Yeah. Don't approach guys.
Just call.
Just call 911. Let them know where you seen him. Try to get them all the description as much as you can. What he's wearing, where he's going, if he's going north, south, if he's walking, if he's in a car, in a vehicle, wherever he may be, shaved probably all his head and mustache by now and beard. So, but just keep an eye out for him. And my deepest condolences to the family of those three
Definitely.
little girls. Wow, that is so sad.
Definitely.
And they're so
It's
young.
sad. It's sad. Yeah. 9, 8, and 5. They're still babies. And my question is, how can a do that to his own kids, regardless if he has mental, you know, health and it's not stable in the mind? How can you do
My
that to your
question,
kids? Your kids are supposed to
no,
come
you know what? It's my question comes to my mind is who lifted that injunction that he could not see his kids? Who lifted that? Was there is child services was involved? Did they even check the
Yeah.
home before
Yes,
the
they were
kids
involved.
got there?
They were
Did they
involved.
check the home and make sure that this man? This is the first time that this man would pick up their children. Okay. Did they check that the girls were going to be safe? They should have
Apparently,
had a mediator, or somebody that's there. I would not have allowed an overnight stay for the first time that you see the kids. An overnight stay. Somebody dropped the ball, and I'm sorry. Somebody dropped a
somebody dropped the
major
bomb
ball.
big time on that. They should have investigated a little
Mm-mm.
more. They should have, it's sad. It's sad. Three young
Yeah, it's
lives
very sad.
gone, and it's really, really sad, very sad. You know, oh, rest in peace to those three beautiful souls. I know they will be going
Absolutely.
to heaven. You know, and it's just crazy, just crazy. But you
Mhm.
know, our condolences here from the Punch Up Podcast again to the family, to the mother, to the family, to the friends, to the neighbors, and the whole community. Very sad
Mhm.
situation. I hope they catch him really, really fast. He deserves justice. They deserve to throw the book at him because it's a horrible
Yes,
crime what he did,
and
regardless
this
of
happened
how
over the
he
weekend.
is. It
So
happened over the weekend. Yeah,
and it's Wednesday, and he's still at large. Remember, guys, he is
still at large.
military, so I hope they catch him soon, or maybe he killed
Yeah, and for
himself
those that see,
and saved all these taxpayers some money.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But either way, it's a very sad, sad situation. And going to this podcast, Undetectable, Unstoppable, the modern HIV story. So this is crazy because I thought HIV was done with. I thought it went dropped down off the map. But apparently it's still here and still growing. Just the other day, CBC came out with a statistic and they said 1.2 million people have HIV AIDS. 31,100 new HIV cases in 2025. That's crazy, ain't
That
it? We were worrying about
that
COVID. We were worrying about everything, and HIV is growing massively.
when I saw that, it was disturbing to me, and I did some research in Miami-Dade County.
What
Hmm.
happened? What happened? Tell me what happened. I gotta hear this.
Do you know that Miami-Dade County has the highest STD rate for, and I quote, chlamydia,
Hmm.
gonorrhea, syphilis, and HIV? In 2023, we were number 19 nationwide.
Whoa.
2024, we were 14
That,
nationwide. Now, 2025,
that's crazy.
slowly decreasing. We're almost at the top 10 nationwide.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
Miami-Dade
Wow.
County.
Wow. Wow. That is crazy.
When I tell you that, when I see this,
That's crazy.
I thank God that I take care of myself in all types of ways, measures, and stuff. I, knock on wood, never had an STD in my life, and I'm going to keep it like that. I'm very careful. Nowadays anything is possible. And you know what bothers me the most, my brother?
What's that?
The ones that know that they're sick and don't say nothing.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up because we have a
Why?
clip, huh?
Why? Why? Why did?
Because I've
Why?
got this clip of a very disturbing person who apparently got the HIV from a man that she slept with, and he infected her, and she is on a rampage. Now, before we go on, let me play this clip for y'all. Y'all know what we're talking about, and you got to see this. You got to see this. So, okay, give me a
y prefieren estar con una cualquiera. Y no me importa decir que soy una cualquiera, porque ellos así lo quieren. Yo no tengo por qué sentirme mal por infectarlos. Ellos me infectaron a mí primero. Un maldito hombre perro me destruyó la vida. Ahora odio a todos los hombres. Me infectó de sida. Me dicen, ay, vamos a ponernos condón. No, papi, así está bien. No pasa nada. Pero el perro se infecta de sida. Pero este es mi plan. Voy a ir por todos los clubs a infectar todos los hombres que yo más pueda. Yo tengo que vengarme.
Oh hell no!
Todos, al 100 por uno. Y voy a infectar a los hombres que más puedan. La verdad no me siento mal por infectar a esos hombres. Infecten a sus esposas. Ellos deberían de respetar a sus esposas. Y no lo respetan. ¿Yo por qué tengo que respetarlas a ellas? Ya este es mi último día. Ya no tengo las fuerzas. Pero me he llevado a más de 100 hombres. Y me voy contenta porque hice justicia. Y
Oh my
espero que
God.
entiendan.
My God.
First
Let
of
me tell
all,
you something.
the devil is a lie because that looks like Satan. She looks like she's evil. I don't know.
Yo,
She looked like a raccoon at one point.
yes, yes, she looked her eyes and her paleness. Now, when you get the HIV, you get cold sores, you get this, it attacks the white cells, and you just feel weak. You can't fight the common cold. It's crazy. But in her
Yeah.
situation, it looked so demonic. At 23 years old, she got this disease from somebody. And she said in the video, she's going to go to the club and she's going to infect everybody. And she don't care who
She don't care.
trans. She don't care. She says it in the
Did,
video. When I found that video, I said, holy crap.
did she
A
say she
raccoon is
was
alive.
23 years old?
23 years old.
23
23 years
years
old.
old out there infecting these men because they know that men are vulnerable. And let's keep it real. They like to get they like to get it wet a little bit. The men,
Let me tell you something.
okay? But this is it.
She looked horrible. She looked horrible in the clip that I just showed. But
That's
she
that's why
still
you
looks
never
horrible.
trust.
Horrible.
Let me tell you something. Behind a pound of makeup is the truth. Why
Mm.
don't they go out
She gave me
naturally?
the.
I bet you she go out looking like that, and people are just gonna walk away. I'm makeup does miracles for a lot of people. I'm sorry,
Yeah, she need more
even
makeup.
for
She need a
me,
plastic bag
even for me.
because her face is horrendous. She looked like a
Listen,
raccoon in the night. Thought about. I'm gonna,
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna, I'm
Maybe a
gonna.
paper bag, a plastic bag would be murder, but a paper bag and poke a hole for they could just breathe. The hole right here.
Oh my god,
That's all you need it for.
she
But
looked
man, I just
horrible.
can't. It was really disturbing and disgusting. But you know what? There's a rise in STDs nationwide. I heard there was, and I believe I sent it to you. There was a clip. that I ran into about what's going on in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania?
Oh,
Or
let
no,
me see if I
Philadelphia. Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Let me see if I can find that clip for y'all. But just give me a moment
But
here.
when
So
she was when while you look for the clip, I'm gonna, talk about it real quick, and it's a girl who's explaining that she lives in Philadelphia, but she did some research on statistics, and it blew me away. Blew me away. What were you
yeah,
gonna say,
the
my brother?
so much. I said that the statistics are so high that it's
Yeah,
incredible. How high are they?
you know,
I mean, I just
you know,
said
I re-
31,800 people.
wow.
Let
So
me see
I
if
know
I
that
can
back in the
find
day we had
the
a
clip.
rise in HIV, and then they were able to control it, and stuff like that. And it wasn't as high as it used to be, but there was still other stuff that was out there. Herpes was number one after the AIDS. Then herpes started popping up. Now herpes, I know that there herpes, we all have herpes, all of us, but they're dormant in our bodies, and it just takes one something, I don't know what exactly it is, to trigger it and flare it up, and that's it. And once it's activated, there's no deactivating that. You have it for the rest of your life, you know and I
I was,
believe
I was
there's medication for that could control that from
it
spreading.
controls it, but it doesn't take it away. You'll still have it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It'll
you still
control it
have it.
from the reaction, but you'll still have it. It won't take it away. As we know, right? Easy E, the rapper, had AIDS and he passed
Yes.
away. We
Yes.
had RuPaul that had AIDS and passed away. We also had Charlie Sheen, the actor, that passed away from HIV, and
Hmm.
Magic Johnson that had it, took the medication, and he claims that it was taken away, but it can never be taken away. It just gets controlled. You
Yeah, it's
know, like
dormant.
the numbers will go down because it attacks the
Right.
white cell. Now, how does this disease started? Where did it started from? Well, it started in Africa off a monkey who had SIV. Now, when they took his blood and put it in a human being, now it became HIV. And that's how it spread it through human, monkey, blood cells. You know, it's crazy.
Wow.
Who would ever think of sticking a needle in a monkey and then
And
giving it
then
to a
and then giving
person?
it to you. Like, who was the idiot who did that?
Crazy. Who's crazy? That's
That's
crazy. Now, check this out. It's disgusting. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, check this out. So, the CVC. Now, let me put up my disclaimer for those what I'm about to say, because I am not saying this off of I'm saying this off of research. So, out of 100%, okay, they saying that 67% among gay people have AIDS. I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna put this up again. This disclaimer because I am just did my research. Okay, and this is what they saying: 67% among gay people have AIDS. Now, 22% are heterosexual have AIDS, and then 7 of drug users have AIDS. I don't believe those numbers for some reason. It just seems odd because, as the girl was saying, she caught AIDS from a man that she met in the club, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people, either they're cheating or whatever the situation is, they get it that way, of course.
But now let me cut you off there. Did you see that statistics of how low the drug users? It's 7%, you said?
7%.
Okay.
7%.
Remember that HIV back in the day was highly because of the
Through
drug
the
users,
needle.
because they were
Through the
sharing
needle.
needles through the needles. And that number drastically dropped, but the rest went up. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's why I said by the CVC, I did my little research, and that's what they say out of 100. Like I said, I don't believe that. I remember back in the 80s when AIDS, and it started way before that, but in the 80s, because I'm a 70 baby, so I remember the 80s. I remember all the junkies, they all sick not only from but from the virus. Because remember, they do things to get these drugs, and they do anything. And the mixtures and the needles and everybody got sick. Everybody was dying in the 80s off this HIV. In the 90s, it started to slow down a little bit. You don't hear, you still heard it, but you didn't hear it much like in the 80s. And 2000s, I thought it was dying. And I just told you that 1.2 million people have AIDS, but 31,800 new HIV. That is nuts. And that is nuts. Never mind COVID and everything else they're killing.
Hey, my brother,
And now this.
you are breaking up real bad, and I'm not sure where it is, but you kind of like froze. You're in and out. So I don't know if you want to time yourself out and then come back in. I'll give you a
Yeah,
couple
let
of
me time
seconds to do
myself out
that.
and I'll repeat.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do that. And Kobe, you said males and females or what? We are talking about the statistics of STDs and the rise of HIV that is going on right now. So glad you could make it and join us. My brother, welcome back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sometimes the internet works, sometimes it don't. I think Putin is doing this because he's mad at the United States and whatnot. So I think he has a lot to do. But I was saying before I got cut off. I'm gonna say it again in case that the statistics are crazy because I thought that AIDS died down. I thought it died down. And in
Yeah.
the 90s, early 90s, you still heard about it. But to the late 90s, it started to just disappear. But also you had 9/11 happening in 2000. You had COVID recently. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Rough
And that
topic
girl,
to
I tell
talk
you, I
about.
can't keep my mind off that girl.
No, that's
It
crazy.
is a very tough topic.
Kobe, it is a very, very rough topic. It is. And, but you know what? It's a hard topic to hear, but it must be said. There's a lot of people out here that are careless, especially when it's a long, drunken, fun night. Whether it be a woman or a man. You guys, you don't know who the other person has slept with. Please be careful out there. Strap it up, wrap it up, saran wrap, double tap, whatever you got to do. But put a hat on it, bro. Protect yourself. And you know what? If you are a social butterfly and like to be out there, then get
Social
yourself
butterfly.
checked. Yeah, 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 listen. I'll call it social butterfly
Mhm.
because that's the name, you know. Uh, but get yourself checked. If you're gonna be like that, get yourself checked. Hey, we listen and we don't judge, but we're here to help you out. Get checked. And you know what? If you
Yeah,
are planning to do anything crazy after you find out that you have something, God forbid, say something. Say something because that person may have a family.
definitely.
That person, has a career, has a life. Don't ruin it for somebody else
A
just
family,
because you fucked up. And I'm just gonna keep it real.
definitely.
Don't do that.
And
And is and
and if you
FYI,
are gonna do,
it is a federal crime for you not to or announce or declare that you are sick to the person that you're sleeping with.
it's murder.
So if you don't believe
It's
that,
murder,
if you don't believe that, Google. It's a federal crime. It's a federal offense. It's like an
and it's
attempted. I think it's
murder.
attempted something murder. Attempted murder. Yeah.
Yeah, it's murder. Attempted
So
murder. It's attempted murder. If you have a HIV virus, you pass it on, and you know about it, they could charge you with murder if that person dies. It's crazy. But if you are gonna do something, please, y'all, do this.
right, right, and I agree.
Yeah, wrap it up, strap it up, and clap it up. That's
That's
right.
it.
Don't trust no one. If that girl says, "Hey, it's okay, no worries," man, you better strap it up, no matter what, no matter what. I I was just babbled on the statistics, and then that video, and then
Listen. Oh wait,
just
but wait.
thinking
There's
about.
more. But wait, there's
Uh oh,
more.
uh-oh. Talk to me. Talk to me.
For those that have a passport and decide to go to Dominican Republic, please, for the life of God, please take extra protection. There is and if you go on, if you have TikTok, it's all over TikTok. All you got to do
Mm-hmm.
is put HIV DR. There is females that are going around and doing the same thing that this lady was doing, the 23-year-old, that Spanish lady. Well, there's a lady in Santo Domingo that's doing it as well. And this girl has infected over 100 men purposely,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
just for
That's
revenge.
crazy.
And she's attacking mainly the tourist. The tourist.
Wow.
If you look like a tourist, you're gonna get hit on. Don't fall for it, guys. And if you are, wrap it up, bro. Don't bring that shit
Dios te
here.
bendiga, because you're gone. That virus will attack your cells, the white cells, and you be done in a matter of months. And the crazy thing is, a lot of people, and you're right, a lot of people go on vacation. So these local people, see a local, not a local, they figure you got money. They already got the HIV, probably know about it. Go ahead and sleep with you. Jimmy Hat or not, they don't care. Their life is already done with. They grab your money, you do your thing, and then you come back, you sleep with your wife or your girlfriend. Now she got it. And just the saddest part about this that we have not mentioned is when the woman is pregnant with a baby, the baby could also have HIV before it even breathes in life.
And you know that if a
And that's
woman
sad.
has any type of STDs, like if they have herpes, chlamydia, gonorrhea, any of that, automatically is a C-section. They won't let you push it out
And why is
because
that?
the baby is capable to contract that disease by coming when coming out. I know people
But
that
wouldn't the
had an
baby already get it?
STD. No.
Uh-huh.
Well, that I know of, no, because they're still in the placenta.
Hmm.
Well, not in the placenta, sorry. Well, yeah, they're protected in the placenta. And then when you're going to give birth, that's when your water breaks, that's because the placenta popped and all that water comes out. Now, when you have the baby vaginally, the placenta will pop. When you have a C-section, if I'm not mistaken, when they open, then I don't know if they take out the baby in the, I don't know. I've only had one boy naturally, so I couldn't tell you about a C-section, but I know people who has had STDs and had to do the C-section route, so the baby won't get it. But they're not born with it unless they pass through the canal.
Crazy. Look
Are you
for that
frozen
video.
again? You're
I
frozen
am not
again.
frozen again. I am not frozen again. I'm frozen
Yes, you
again.
were.
Oh my God, I'm frozen.
Okay.
No, put me on timeout. That's what you did. You put me on
Time
timeout.
out for you.
I oh Lord.
I
So let me
no
I
puedo
found the,
contigo.
now hold on. I found the clip. So let me go
Of
ahead. That internet. So okay, here we go. Okay. So give me 1 second. Let me show you this clip that I found so you guys could hear it that we're not. But that
you're breaking up, my brother. I can hardly understand you.
this thing. I'm firing Comcast. Comcast is out the window. So it's loading up. And I want to find this tag clip so y'all can see it. Oh, I tell you, I'm firing Comcast. Comcast is out the window. But yeah, like you said, that a lot of these people go to vacation. Even listen, even Brazil has it in the high numbers. In the high
This
numbers.
I listen. All I know is those travel babies that are out there. Those travel babies. Protéjense. Protéjense, caballero. Ponte un gorrito. For those that don't understand what I just said, I said, guys, protect yourself. Put on a hat. Put on a hat.
Definitely. Definitely. So I found the clip. Let's see if it works here.
All right. Here we
Let's
go.
see if it works. Here we go. So
I think with 80,000 new cases of people contracting HIV in the Dominican Republic. That's alarming and that's scary, and that lets you know there's a lot of men out here that don't care and they will risk it all over some butt cheeks. Listen, bro, there's real live pimps, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this is another world, bro. Like, they selling booty like fruit out there, bro. It's so accessible, bro. And that is
He said
not
booty
good.
like fruit.
Anything that easily accessible is horrible, dog. Like, I met in the bar, he had like 5 women with him. They were all beautiful women, but I already knew what was going on. And they were looking at me, and he gonna walk up to me, you like what you see? I'm like, what's up, bro? These your women? He like, yeah. He's like, you want something? I said, nah. He's like, all right, bet. He was a Haitian dude. He was telling me like that's what he does. Like he has a stable of women. I'm like, all right, good for you. But it was too much for me.
He's pimping these women out.
That was too much for me. It was too much hassle
Yeah.
for me. It was everything was on clearance, and I just
Everything was on clearance.
I was like, nah, I'm good on this. Don't get me wrong, DR is a fun place, beautiful place, but as far as that world, I'm good on it, bro. And the women are so aggressive. I was in the bar trying to get a shot. This woman just straddling me. I say, damn, wait, give me a second. Let me drink the shot. Damn. I done bought the shot. You straddling me. I can't even drink the shot. Relax. Relax.
We said
like,
relax.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
It's a different world, man. But like I said, y'all dudes, y'all should be ashamed of yourself going out there bringing back diseases, man. It ain't that deep, bro. Now, I'm going to tell you.
Now, he's right. People should be ashamed of themselves when they
For
go
real.
out to these, countries on vacation and do things they not supposed to do. It's just crazy.
Right.
It's crazy. So y'all people remember, if y'all and I'm talking about basically the single people. If you married or have a girlfriend, you shouldn't cheat. You shouldn't cheat.
Shouldn't
You
be
should be happy
at all.
What you have at home, and nothing should destroy that, and especially cheating. You shouldn't cheat. But for those single people, they go out trying to have a good time and stuff like that. Y'all got to be careful, because you don't know what this other person can have. And yeah. To strap it up.
Hey.
So Tata, you
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
You think that the virus is gonna die out?
If people strap the fuck up, yeah, maybe. I don't listen. I don't know about what's going on out there in the world. I know that there's a lot going on in my world, and I take care of me. And when I tell you that I'm very, very selective, because if I know that you are a sweet dick out there, honey, you could keep your sweet dick and have fun out there. I'm good. I'm good, because I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing out there and who you're sleeping with. And if you're not careful, you're probably capable of doing something to me. So, and I'm just sorry, I'm keeping it real. I'm going to protect myself at all costs. I don't care. Call me crazy. Call me old school.
Drop
I
the
thought
bomb.
I was gonna.
I got.
What?
What you was gonna do? What you gonna say?
No, I thought you were gonna put me on timeout.
You know what? I really did thought about it. But I got something better than that. So I bumped. I'm gonna share. I have a stuff for everybody. So I'm gonna play this on TikTok, and I thought it was so cute.
Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest, a man who got a Nobel Peace Prize just for showing up, Barack Obama.
Good to see you, Donald. I see your humility has not aged a day.
Thank you. I moisturize with confidence. So tell me, how does it feel being the second most famous president in the room?
Well, someone had to lower the bar. You're doing great at that.
Ouch. But I still got more hotels and more hats.
I got more books and more actual votes.
Debatable, like your birth certificate.
Still on that? You sound like a TikTok comment section.
Speaking of TikTok, everyone hit that follow button. Even Barack, you probably runs the algorithm.
Only thing I run is my playlist.
You want in? Depends. Is Kid Rock on it?
I had to share that one because I love that one. I found
That's
that
cute.
one. I said I gotta put it though
Listen,
on the
you know what I love
Facebook
to
and
see on
YouTube.
the reels that I love to see on TikTok and IG are the pranks, the prankster reels, and they're scaring people. There's some that are just hilarious. Next time we come on, uh, my brother, we're not gonna have a topic. We're gonna play a game.
I like games. I like
We're
games.
gonna we're
I
gonna play a
definitely like
game,
games.
okay?
I got a
And
game. I got a game we could
and
play. You want to hear the game?
well, wait. Oh my God, I'm afraid. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The timeout game. Yeah, baby. I put her on timeout. Finally, somebody get a timeout.
For what? Because I wanted to play a
Welcome back.
game.
Where you been? What happened?
Because I wanted to play a
Hey,
game.
the Wi-Fi. You got. I blame it on the Wi-Fi. On the Wi-Fi.
Sir, I'm watching you. Sir.
I'm
But
watching.
no,
I always
seriously.
feel
Now,
like
we could do this game, me and you, but I would love for Kobe's camera to work for this one.
not Kobe.
Kobe, because I just I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be
Well,
fun.
it will
And we
have to
could
be
maybe invite and we can invite Charmin too. The
a
women
family
against the
feud.
men.
A family feud game.
No. So I'm gonna give you the details later. I don't want to spoil it, but it's gonna
Okay.
be fun. It's gonna be fun. And the audience gets to choose who they go for, the men or the women.
Hmm. I like that. That's a great
So
idea.
basically, you know what? And I'll go ahead and I'll say it. We're gonna do this game, okay? So I am going on a piece of paper. I'm gonna write down objects: cell phone, remote control, hand lotion, hair, a brush, a fork, a spoon, and I'm gonna put it all in a hat or a bucket or a bowl, and I'm gonna pick it out one by one. And we have to find that object that I pulled out somewhere in our home. And the person who comes back faster gets the point. We need our producer to keep
I
track on see who is coming back first to keep track and
I I I,
points.
I, I like that. I like that. Who brought the most? Oh, wait.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm sorry to bust your bubble, but I think the men are going to win this game. I'm going to
I
be
doubt
in
it.
charge of the men. The men are
I
going to win.
doubt it.
The men are going to win.
I doubt it.
I bet you. I bet you. I bet you that the men are going to win. If I lose, you could run the podcast for one episode. You be the host. I'll be the co-host.
So then there will be no you. You will be in timeout.
It's fine with me. It's fine. I know that's not going to happen.
No one is safe.
The men
No
are going to
one's
win.
safe.
I'm
No one's safe. Well,
no
let's
one's
see.
safe.
If we can't get Charm, maybe we could get somebody else. But definitely, it's something that we could do next time we're on. Um, so we're gonna make it a fun game night. I think I want to bring in a lot more games to the podcast. What do you think?
I like that. I like that.
Interactive, interactive
Yeah,
games.
I'm with that. Gotta be interactive. Gotta be interactive. And you gotta be consistent. And we're gonna have to do this at another time. Maybe we'll do it closer to the afternoon. People, we'll discuss it. I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm definitely with that.
Yeah, we're definitely
Ready to
gonna go
lose?
ahead and then we're probably gonna talk about too, maybe something with the time, because it is the middle of the week. A lot of people are sleeping at this time, so hopefully if you're seeing the rerun later, you could still go ahead and comment. We're still gonna see it, so hopefully if you want to participate, let us know. Let us know in the comments if you want to be a contestant. The more people, the better. Okay, men versus women. So it'll be fun.
Yeah,
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.
definitely.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna win. We're gonna win this one. Tata, let's end this one. So, you got any final thoughts of the topic that we hit, or anything that we done on the podcast today? Go for it, girl.
No. I just wanna. Oh, did you hear? Did you hear about Cassidy? Can you please
Side,
unfreeze yourself?
side.
I saw you going
Now,
like this and moving.
I
That's why I
got
said,
you.
can
I
you please
tricked you.
unfreeze yourself? So, Cassidy, is it that her name, Cassidy? Yeah. So, after her trial with P. Diddy, she gave birth to her third child, and it's a boy.
Wow.
The day after her testimony ended, she gave birth.
Did she call the baby oil?
Or lube? I don't know. Luber? I don't know.
Fluid oil? That's a good
I
name.
don't know.
Fluid
But
oil.
hey, listen, not for nothing, but Diddy look bad. Have you seen what Diddy look like? He's
Hey,
fat and old.
listen.
Listen, he don't got the
Talking about
Botox. He don't got the that. Mm-mm. You can tell he clean
well,
now. You can tell he's sober now.
I
He
think
fat.
I think R. Kelly is telling him what to do in court, because R. Kelly went to jail for almost a similar, almost the same thing. It's crazy how
Isn't
all
he
these
still in
celebrities,
there, or did he
he's
get
in there
out?
for life. He's in there. Hoover got out of jail, a pardon from Donald Trump, and they saying that Donald Trump is gonna give a pardon to P. Diddy. He's not gonna go through the whole trial. Trump, Donald Trump, Duck Trump is gonna give him a pardon. That he's gonna get out of jail.
I
I don't
doubt
think that
it.
man is gonna serve. I listen. I don't think that, although he have so many people telling on him, so many people coming out, so many people are telling their story of what he was doing. His son is telling on him. His close friends are telling him. He still is worried about more people coming out. But I think in the long run, I mean, let's think about it. Let's really think about it. Does P. Diddy really have the power over you, over your mind? A lot of those people, okay, went to those
Unless
after
he has
parties
some, unless he has
knowing
some
what's going to happen.
compromising evidence to blackmail you, maybe so. Hey, listen, look, he questioned where's Ellen DeGeneres? Why did she leave? Why did she leave the country
I don't
as soon
know
as his
why.
trial started?
Maybe she was fleeing from Trump. Maybe she's an alien.
No, she
Come
was
get the
one of the
ISIS
main
out.
ones that is. She was filmed at all of his parties. She never missed one. Ellen
Hmm,
DeGeneres.
that's weird. She's generous, all right, if you know what I mean,
In
baby.
many ways, yeah, definitely. In many ways.
Oh, man. I tell you, it's gonna be very interesting to see at the trial. Right now, he's in MDC, and like you said, he's looking better than he ever did. But then
He did.
again,
He
I don't
looks
know. He
clean.
has a lot of
He looks sober, and you could see it. And his true age has finally come out, and he looks even a lot older with of all the drug use, of course. But he looks healthy. He's
and the
ah,
alcohol.
he's completely sober,
Well,
and
I'm
this is
sure
maybe what
glad
he
he
needed—a
didn't
wake up
invite.
call.
I, I'm I'm sure glad he didn't invite that raccoon lady to his parties. Because imagine how many people would have got infected.
Did Shaq ever go? Did Shaq ever go?
I,
You froze.
I think he's smarter than that. I think he's smarter than that. I think he's smarter than that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Mhm.
hope so. I hope so. No, you froze for a minute.
I think he's that. You know, I'm playing freeze tag. You say you wanted to
Tag
play a
your
game. We're
it.
playing freeze tag right now.
Tag your it.
You put me on timeout. Oh Lord. Oh no. So I think he's smarter than that. There's a lot of people that are telling their stories of how they knew that when there was a certain time that they wouldn't involve themselves in that party. So I mean, yeah, I don't think he did. They would have came out by
Eh,
now.
yeah, it's just a lot. Whatever happens happens, um karma caught up to him real bad, and
Real bad.
you know sooner or later you got to pay the price, and that's it.
If there's one man who they were talking about that didn't go to his
They
party,
say why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? If they say why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why does he do it?
I love that. Oh my god.
I figure you would. I was working on it. That's why I was freezing. I said, I'm going to do something for Tata. I know Keeping It Real is going to like this one.
Yes,
I love
I
those little
listen.
cartoons. They're
I
so
love
dope.
those. They're cute, but I love listening to oldies. Music from like the 60s, 70s, 80s. I love listening to that because I grew up listening to that. Listening to Michael
Mhm.
Jackson, Janet Jackson, Diana Ross, all these legends, and freestyle. Oh, my brother, freestyle is my
Oh,
thing.
my God.
Freestyle, and then I have my salsa. I can't go without my salsa either. I used to dance salsa, and I'm gonna get back into dancing again. Um, gonna get my group, gonna get my groove back. So if you ever see Tata on the dance floor shaking her booty, mind your business.
Y'all,
Okay, jump.
y'all,
Okay,
y'all,
jump.
y'all better find a wall because she got two left feet. That's right. She got two left feet.
Oh. Oh, you don't know. Oh, you don't know Tata can
I
dance.
heard about you. I heard about you. So thank you everybody for tuning into the Jump Podcast.
Yes.
Thank you everybody for all your support. Thank you for keeping us in your home and in your hearts. I thank everybody through the years. Tata, shout out, girl.
Shout out to everybody who's watching us, everybody who's joined in and chimed in. Thank you for joining us. Please stay and watch us next time. To all my peoples, never forget Tata loves you long time. My brother, I'll talk to you soon. Stay blessed. I love you.
Tata, peace. Thank you for everything. And we'll see you the next time. Peace, Tata. And to the rest of y'all, thank you for tuning into the Jump Podcast. Thank you for the numbers. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the cast. And thank y'all. Thank you to Kobe. Thank you for the Stitch. Thank you, Quarantine, Unique, Tata, keeping it real. Everybody, mic drop. And before we go, we're gonna play the prank of the day, and we're gonna see y'all later. Peace. And remember, put God first.
Yo, what up, Mike Drop? What's going on with you?
Jump, what's good, man? How you doing today?
Oh boy, here we go again. What now,
Don't
Mike
do that.
Drop?
Don't do that. Listen. First off, what you meant to say was, "Hey, my drop, how are you? Hopefully that you're blessed and highly favored today."
Okay. Hey, Mike Drop, how you doing? I hope you used the bathroom today.
You know, I'm not gonna accept the negativity today because listen, I got a for real problem, man, and I'm not gonna make it today.
Wait a minute. We on air in like 5 minutes. Why would you call me now?
Oh, hold on. Again, you gotta take away that negativity, man. All right. So let me tell you what happened. All right. So I know I'm supposed to be down to work, right? But listen, I just got this new fishing pole the other day, right? Right? And so I had to use it, right? I had to go out, you know. When I tell you that a fish ate my car keys.
Wait a minute. Let me get this story right. So you
Yeah,
were coming to work, you decided to buy a fishing pole, and you went
yeah,
fishing instead of coming to work,
yeah.
and the
Uh-huh.
fish ate your keys?
Ate my car keys. Like it's the craziest thing. I can't take my car. I can't go to work today, man. I'm really sorry. Hey, move!
Wait a
I
minute, wait
can't
a
I,
minute,
I
wait
can't
a
make it
minute,
today.
wait a minute. So a fish ate your car keys, right?
Ate my car keys and it swam away. I tell you what, this fish was huge, man. It was the biggest bass you've ever seen.
Do you know I think you're lying?
Why would I ever lie to you?
Because
You
you
gave me
just
this great
honked your
opportunity. Why
horn.
would I go and lie to you?
Because you just honked your horn telling somebody to move out your way.
No. See, you have it wrong. You have it wrong, man. That was on your end. That was on your end of the phone.
But I'm not driving.
That's not important. All right, so listen, hey. But while I've got you on this phone, man, hey, is my check coming in?
The check's already here. But how you gonna get here
What do you
if
mean
you
it's
ain't got a
already
car?
here? No. Listen, I told y'all direct deposit. I need it into my account.
No, we don't do that. You know that. You get a live check like everybody else. Because I do it because I want y'all to
Feelings,
come
man.
to work. I got
All right,
everything
so
set up here.
I got another issue. I got another issue. I got
What's
another
the
issue.
issue?
Let me borrow $20 for gas.
Goodbye.
No one is safe.
Let's go, champ.